Hello, lovely people. I go by the name Flash, and this is on the Full Show. We are live at Echo Triple TV. I feel so. Answer na start TV and more my guest wadi. But then me introduce me guest no show no do. But answer na me introduce me guest no show no do no. But then you call about you can about Euros no. Nyama called Euros no mu. Teams no one performance will put it. Players no so one performance will the yɛbɛkɔ ne nyinaa mu na yɛde nsɛm nyinaa abrɛ wo. Friday games no opening game no kɔ do. Germany na Scotland scoreline yɛ Germany hyɛ 5 Scotland wɔtu no mu koro. Afei so man of the match no wɔde ma Musiala ɔnya standing ovation na Germany for fans no wɔbɔ nsɛm ama Musiala paa. Na yɛkɔ Saturday games no so yɛnya Hungary na Switzerland. Hungary hyɛ 1 na Switzerland hyɛ 3. Man of the match no wɔde ma Jaka ɔyɛ Leverkusen Godfather no former Arsenal player no. Afei so Spain na Croatia so wɔde hyehyɛ do dedenden. Croatia was surprising paa because investors in the one screen now good no Croatia but disappointing yɛn ɛma Spain wɔhyɛ 3 ma Croatia wɔntumi anto no wɔnya penalty na wɔsɛe no. Afei so obi a ɔgye man of the match no yɛ Fabinho dɛm PSG player no ama tumi na ɔnyɛ ade ma but wɔsɛ ɔyɛ ade wɔn a wɔse ɔyɛ ade. Afei so Albania na Italy hyehyɛ do the defending champion ɛwɔ dɛm tournament mu. Albania wɔhyɛ 1 wɔhyɛ first goal ma Italy ɔtete wɔ botwɛ wɔyɛ 2-1 na Federico Chiesa ɔna ɔgye man of the match no ɛwɔ dɛm game no mu. Afei so Sunday so games no bi tu dwa ɔkɔɔ do ɔyɛ Poland na Netherlands. Poland hyɛ 1 ma Netherlands bɛyɛ ebien. Scoreline yɛ 2-1 ma Weghorst 83 minutes osɛde na Weghorst ɔbɛhyɛ winning goal ɔde ma Holland na Cody Gakpo ɔna ɔgye man of the match ɛwɔ dɛm game no mu. Afei so yɛbɛsan akɔ bi ma Slovenia na Denmark ɔmo nso wɔde hyehyɛ do dedenden. Scoreline yɛ 1-1 so far wɔ start tournament yi. Afei na yɛnya draw ɛwɔ dɛm tournament yi mu. Ɔno nso man of the match no aberanteɛ na wotwa hwɛ the last time no tournament no mu Christian Eriksen Manchester United player no ɔno nso na ɔgye man of the match ɛwɔ dɛm tournament no mu. Afei so game a na obiara expect obiara wiase na obiara ɔrehwɛ yɛ England na Serbia. England expectation na nneɛma na yɛpɛ dɛ England fo yɛ no wɔntumi anyɛ goals a yɛpɛ dɛ wɔbɔ goals no mu nyinaa because yɛne investors ebi kɔ over 2 ebi kɔ over 3 nyinaa wɔambɔ ɔba ndɛm a investors na ɔhɔ yɛn paa. England fo nankasa de ame de bia meka da wasa is coming home de bia wɔn bɛfie da de bia wɔadwa wɔn anim adwa is coming on to scoreline yɛ 1-0 a ɔkɔma England fo ɔyɛ player of Jude Bellingham ɔna ɔgye man of the match no nso na ɔyɛ scorer. Ansa no nso mepɛ dɛ mede story small one bi to wɔn anim ɛwɔ dɛm tournament yi mu. Ɔyɛ Albania na Italy wɔbɔɛ no player a wɔfa no Jorginho complete 120 passes completed on me say ɔyɛ Godfather wɔfa no Jorginho dɛm start no ɔde ma yɛn ɛwɔ dɛm tournament yi mu. Afei so Germany nso yɛbɛkɔ a first half no Toni Kroos ɔma 55 complete passes ebi mpo 1 miss na wɔlɛ dɛm play ama 55 passes na 1 miss a mɔmɔ nyɛ hu obi a aberante wɔfa no Toni Kroos na asɛm na yɛleka no. Afei so overall full time no the full time ɔbɔɛ wɔ dɛm tournament yi mu first game no ma 102 passes ma 102 passes na ɔmɛɛ no 101 na ɔyɛ complete nti that means the full time nyinaa 1 pass pɛ na ɔmɛsɛ aberante wɔfa no Toni Kroos no nti ɔma 99% of accuracy. Ɔno so story so yɛde brɛ no. Nti before me introduce me guest no mepɛ dɛ ɔde ne din twia na ɔbɔ ne din ɔde kyɛn.
Hello viewers, Pocho from Ceedorf.
Yeah. So we have Ceedorf on this show. Nti yɛlbɔ wura nsɛm no mu maybe send 1 or 2 questions bi ɔde details nyinaa baba nti yɛnsɛm bere no maybe say Ceedorf questions bi 1 or 2 Okay, they enter game no or Germany and Scotland no.
Mm.
They enter game no. So far game no won them.
First of all, no, kudos to Germany for winning the match. We very easy with Scotland. I will really commend them for their overall performance. Or born was in power. I was really shocked with the scoreline. I wasn't expecting the because Scotland will be down with them, right, to concede such goals.
Yeah.
But I think red card also a factor in the first half. When a red card, I think Obu and Abim Kakra because they came into the game with so much energy, and so much vigor. But unfortunately for them, no, it didn't go their way. Yeah. Um, during the first half, I think Germany performed very well. I think in the first 20 minutes they had two goals.
Yeah.
Um, two brilliant goals. I think one from Musiala. The first one I can't really recall, but
The first one was Triumvirate.
yeah, from yeah, I think yeah. So I think they took the game, from the first minute to 90th minute. It was all Germany, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and for me, I was expecting Fulkrug to start the match because I'm a big fan of Fulkrug. Right? One direct striker, be complete correct number nine, be managing of but I think Havertz was in the lineup and he didn't disappoint us. So he had a goal for himself. I think an assist to Musiala to score. Overall, Musiala was the man of the match. I think he deserves it very well. He played his heart out. He gave all his best. And comparing him to Bellingham, most people were. I think Musiala is a better player for me than Bellingham because Bellingham is just one player. Yeah, he's not. I'm not saying he's not good, but on him positioning, right? How to position himself well in very tight corners and deliver as usual. But compare one to now Musiala no dribbles na do and I think Musiala is very forceful for me, in my opinion.
Okay.
But they are all both good players. But I think Musiala had his day on the night, so yeah, kudos to him.
Okay.
Germany.
So mepɛdɛ yɛ san so wura Spain na Croatia game no.
Sure.
And then Spain or Croatia no result no ended 3-0. Was it a shock result for you?
I was expecting Spain to win, but I wasn't expecting them to win, by three. Even if they won by three, Mposan Croatia to share two, going home, because I compare one to, I think form wise, Spain will form Kakras and Croatia. Croatia has been a bit shambolic over the years, yeah. So I think it wasn't a surprise for me seeing Spain win on the day, but I was expecting that at least Croatia would, have a goal or two. But it didn't come that way. Yeah, so I think it was a good match too. Spain, they played their heart out. Shouts to Fabian Ruiz, Barata, and all those players.
Okay. But me sounds be so Lami Yaman na sounds small one.
Sure.
Lami Yaman ehun then wo set up a Spain setup.
I think he's one of the young lads. Were very forceful. They are very eager to win, very ambitious. Eshe, the style of play now. I love his style of play. Kita baller. Obiala Nkancho or a player. Ole tun look kita bono na no boy a player. He's very good. Proving solid about him also. And he's not afraid of anybody. Oebo. And he's a promising talent. He has proved himself, I think, over the season, the previous season, yeah. And I wish him all the best in the coming season. So I know he definitely deliver as usual. Yeah, so I think he's a good prospect.
Okay. Afei no so mpɛdɛ me bi so in terms of football no yɛkɛdɛ de bia Germany de Spain de about dominate possession dam yamanama no. And then in terms of midfield no extra na Spain will players with the likes of Busquets, Xavi and Iniesta. Extra sisi a Spain midfield no Dame Rodri na Pedri na no kaka extra ɛbɛka dɛ Spain wɔn midfield one drop.
Yeah, what drop because there's not much experience now. This is on Waka there, Mofamana adults, right? I think Rodri has experience, but when you are the only one in the midfield with that experience now, it doesn't really help. In the time of Xavi and Iniesta and Busquets, they're talking about three people in the same club team. They know the system already. now on Arsenal but national. So they are very, they are used to each other. They are used to their style of play. Obiani no ye. So yeah. I think for now no I came from but I think they are gelling up small, so with time maybe in the future things will get better. Like
Okay. Mepɛ dɛ yɛsan so yɛwura Sunday game ɔkɔ between Slovenia and Denmark. No like Christian Eriksen the last time no tournament we bi na onya ɔkɔ some questions. Nti na ɔyɛ very sad. Afei so wakama back. Ɔbɛyɛ so obenya goal ma Denmark so team nya point game nim. Mepɛ dɛ mebisa wo Christian Eriksen no ehu ne influence ɛwɔ Denmark no today.
Christian Eriksen currently doesn't have form to the first, right? But on the why be that, and he has that personality, he has that experience, and seeing him in the national team, I think it's a boost for the young ones inside. I'm on confidence, when you're Vimby, sometimes it's not really about you having all the good players, but there are some personalities who are when they're in the team, even though they don't do much, but their presence alone is a big, plus for the other ones. It gives them that confidence to play very well and all that. So I think him being in the team is the perfect, fit for the team. But what happened the other time, I think he should try and retire very quickly because you never know. Maybe he might faint or fall down again in this one. I'm pretty sure because he doesn't really look fit for me. So I think he shouldn't be making a lot of runs, and I think he shouldn't be given more time on the field, right? He should be given less time because you never know what might happen. Maybe this time will be death or something. Yeah, but we don't wish that for him.
Okay. Both teams also actually one strikers and they are very young. Maybe 11 man says Kona Rasmus Hoyland. Yeah. And then them two teams actually performance are another qualities and up between them players who want we show on the field actually like one and number one also.
I'll give it to Benjamin Sesko. Yeah, definitely because I didn't really see Rasmus Hoyland in the game, honestly. And I won't blame him so much. When it's not your day, it's not your day. You can't do anything about it. Yeah. I think Sesko in the second half was more forceful. He was trying to do something, but not on far. But fortunately for them, they had a goal. From that corner, and I think the ball coming back and the player playing that, even though it was a deflection, but a goal is still a goal. Yeah. So I think Sesko had his day as compared to Rasmus Hoyland. But let's see the coming games. Maybe things will change.
Okay, afei no so yɛpɛ dɛ yɛtwe yɛn ho bɛsisi a ɛwɔ show no so mɛnkɔ baabi a akɔda ahwɛ Triple TV like yɛn channel na ɛbɛ subscribe na de wo comment aba na yɛatwetwe nkɔmmɔ fɛfɛɛfɛ but before no yɛbɛkɔ no yɛkɔ ba yɛde England so the Three Lions yɛde wɔn nsɛm bɛba yɛbɛ break down nneɛma ɔkɔ do nneɛma ɔwɔ dɛ England wɔyɛ a wɔntumi anyɛ ne nyinaa bɛbrɛ show no so yɛtwe yɛn ho bɛsisi a welcome back. I don't want to share on the full show or a Triple TV. Nti mepɛ dɛ yɛwura England nsɛm no mu kakra. Mepɛ dɛ Ceedorf ɔkɔ England no mu ɔma details about the England. Nti mepɛ dɛ koto masana aba wo de biom. England na Serbia. Them game where the investors who are cup because even Cuba 2, Cuba 3, even put England number 1. That's still one fact. But investors the yakwa investment baby. But then maybe so England game in Serbia result not till then.
I was really disappointed. I was expecting a lot of goals, right? Because actually England squad, the squad depth now, and players are all starting now, and also Serbia also on squad are all starting now. I was expecting a lot of trailers and all that, like a lot of beautiful moments in the match, but unfortunately the match was very dull for me. Yeah, I cared that England actually, but they weren't really eager to score more. They were just trying to sit back and just hold the game to the end, and I was very disappointed. Serbia also they were unlucky on many occasions. I think Mitrovic had some chance or Bosch but it was over.
That mistake in Pomdo of you, one of the midfielders.
Be the mama, some pass be the man. I can't recall the name, but yeah, I know them. I was really, but I was expecting a lot from Serbia. more in England because in England they always prove their worth. But Serbia was one team and I'm expected to be at least get an equalizer or maybe even win the match, but it didn't happen like that. I know how investors so far them can. I mean, could think we one call so you say the rather them uncle.
Afei so mpɛrɛ mi bi so the center back Maguire
Yeah.
and there he looks a little bit shaky. To me,
Yeah.
no there a little bit shaky. But the name how ehunu fa because so nko ɔyɛ Maguire nka ebi the Maguire the experience.
Yeah.
But waba team na che. Ti ebu a echi wo so bɛyɛ den oboto odi but ɔno no there pressure no kekere bi play na wayɛ mistake or bi mpu kɛkyɛ but Serbia for now want my clinical want my convert the ball.
I think he deserves the call up. First of all, he deserves the call up. And they be a Maguire call up now from or a well deserved. First of all. Secondly, this is the first major tournament. We feature. And he's not coming from the bench. He started. Right? So definitely, Obuwa Odundoma or Monte. Onyedo Onyado, but what Tonodo. Right? So there's a lot of emotions going on, maybe in his mind or whatever. If he will suddenly feel a certain type of way, and obey tense this one.
Yeah.
Because on starting major tournament with the national side there. Right? So for him to be in the lineup, it's a plus for him. In the same vein, or your test man, right? For the other games, because if you prove yourself very well in the first match, definitely you continue in the subsequent matches. Because all the tournaments within Adina, it's very difficult for coaches to really be changing like center backs like that. Most of the time, especially 4 and 5 from DBR are constant. So they be right? You see, and God being so good, I think he did a bit well. I would say he did well a bit. So maybe I'm expecting the rest of the matches. You understand? And since maybe I'm not confident book of soul as compared to first one. Yeah.
Okay. But some put them so in terms of England most food no, and to me I see that they lack creativity in the midfield.
Sure.
Because Senkamuda will maintain either Grealish or Madison or Fifi and at least will be team but one match no boy and there were lacking creativity because born work Jude Bellingham now continue. And because extra game na sana nyama kwena bibi allergy ojina Bellingham na nando but only this of Bellingham is not a creative player. Bellingham be ono or then yende the form the nyama ole no man adin no ye work up meaning so we see of them in the form na no do pere me bi so ehwe England mo phone na we lack creativity biana.
First of all, believe it or not, we are in a new era when it comes to the England midfield. This is our era now, one year Bellingham era, right? And this is also because Kyle Walker but two, and all but years, Arnold other than there on your two, but luckily for him, what now the midfield, and he's good when it comes to the offensive aspects, right? He's good as compared to him being defensive. So I think it's for Arnold, it's good. Him being there, it's good. Declan Rice also in though, you understand, or a powerful six or in he keeps it simple as usual. So I think we should embrace the new midfield era right now. But it will take some time. It will take some time because when the aim were young, they don't have that experience as compared to the Jordan Henderson, Frank Lampard, maybe Gerrard era. No, you understand? This is a new wave of midfield awaba, and it's full of young lads. So it will take some time. So I think we should be very patient with them. And let's just embrace the new era and see how the thing goes.
Ebinom kede inga echo Man City a City system players because man pum the menya sha City players work on national team want to give their best for their national teams. Is it a problem another or a style of play normal or affect the City players because me who before the name don't know a Premier League best player. I think at least the game match you go me expect the go obekita team no race in show that at least he has to do something to see that no, he deserves the Premier League best player. Or your
I think
system now and or abada normal.
yeah, I think the system differs. When you compare the national team system and the club team system, definitely it's not the same players at both sides, right?
Yeah.
Echo club team now, Foden is surrounded with different players in a different system. But when you come to national team, it's also a different system altogether.
Yeah.
The national team, composes or comprises of a lot of different players from different clubs. Obia for different systems, Abesha, one room, so they're just trying to work their way out and bring the best out of them. So I think it's a system. I won't blame Phil Foden so much because we all know Phil Foden is a good player. He's not a shambolic player on your work, you understand? He's a top notch, midfielder or attacker, whatever. He's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there you were CCR Slovakia and Germany a Belgium game no wabewi ma wahye Belgium 1-0 ma wapon game no. Lukaku was a lot of chances. Okay, the Lukaku obey one of the top scorers ever tournament in Olugun Massimal meaning they be Belgium work at the players war but minimum day. But then maybe so game no. Oh yeah, I don't know, Oma. Is it a shocking result for you?
Yeah, it's a very shocking result. I'm really perplexed right now. I didn't see it coming. I'm really shocked. But I think I had that feeling earlier ago that this is how it will go because if you're Slovakia for so they have some few players there, like minimum kakra, but I wasn't expecting them to win, narrowly like this. It was a very narrow win. And I think for me, a player like Jeremy Doku is very wasteful. Yeah, he didn't really. He had a lot of chances, but on there sometimes I feel he's doing too much, and sometimes I don't know any sample or off complex, right? And someone like Lukaku, also, as we all know, Lukaku is just that guy that when you give him so much pressure, if you're a defender and you give him so much pressure, he doesn't really know what to do. He's always suffering under pressure. You understand? Unless it's a clear cut chance, there'll be a behind, but we can ball as a pool, but when he's under pressure, he's really suffering.
Okay. So far no Austria na France game no bɔkɔ do. Pɛ dɛ give us score line no ɛwɔ dɛm match no.
I
But we
think
thought Adele expected that maybe France would win
okay.
another game.
For France, I'm expecting Giroud to start definitely. Even though Marcus Thuram so right,
But first of all no mamfa line up no mbrɛ wo.
okay.
Ɛwɔ game no mu. France no ɔyɛ keeper dem yɛ McMahon ɔyɛ Kofi AC Milan or the Puma AC Milan. 2 year Julius Kunde and then Upamecano and then Saliba at the 4 and 5 and then Theo Hernandez at the left back. Ebamot Funusa or Griezmann, N'Golo Kante and then Rabiot. And then ever attack on so our Thuram, Mbappe and Dembele. Na your Austria so your Pence on the podium Austria. About 4 and 5 now. Your Danson, meaning Ebu Ghana.
Kevin Danso, yeah.
Kevin Danson. On na Owechi on na or partner with Woba on so which no eba Modford no so a ye Sabisa or ye player of yes Dortmund na ye wo see Ward on so ojini fifi mo ye so eba attack no so a Kono Lima a player of Bema ye on so ojini ni mo na afi so Bwangeta on so I'm the on number 10 or the striking each na eba striker no so a yɛwɔ Grigochi ɔno nso na ɔyɛ striker ɛde Austria ɔyɛ Ralf Rangnick a ɔhandle team no ɔna Didier Deschamps ɛyɛ France afei so yɛbɔ confirmation no France lobɔ 4-3-3 na Austria lobɔ 4-2-3-1 ɔyɛ Christmas tree formation so nti bisa na baby wɔ bi ɔno yɛ information yi nyɛ yɛde abrɛ wo na baby wɔ bi na me bisa wo expectation on this match. What are you expecting on this match?
Since your football no work the Ubianim, right?
Yeah.
Denver, Slovakia, Russia, Belgium. Anything can happen with the France game.
Yeah.
But I think France will win. Per the lineup, France will win.
But maybe Austria will ball. I want France will ball some friendly match. Bima we share France 1-0 say Bekele.
Because
Yes. Say actually them game on sounds repeating over.
I doubt histories like this. It's very difficult for it to repeat like that, right? France have a lot of good players, and I think they will bring their A game. One better will be their group. So be their group point them the first match, right? So
Also Mbappe will 0 goal with them
I think France will come very hard at Austria. But definitely Austria will definitely they'll try to do their best, right? They will give in their all. But for me, in my view, I think France will for the now.
Okay. So what are you expecting from Kylian Mbappe?
As usual, more goals. You shouldn't be that selfish. You should keep it simple. Try and give his best. Because actually, world best, honestly, a candidate, I think. So if it goes well for him in these Euros, maybe he might win, or maybe he will be in that conversation when it comes to the Ballon d'Or. So I think he should give his best. But for me, France Nankasa no, I'm a big fan of Marcus Thuram, right? See, I'm looking forward to him bringing out his best as well. I think Kante was called, right?
Yeah.
He's not in the lineup, right?
No, he's in the lineup.
He's in the lineup. Yeah. He's in the lineup. Okay, so as usual, Kante have them. Actually, you bring a more, the midfield will be more compact, like a bit more solid for his presence, and him coming back, a big boost for France. Yeah. So I wish them all the best.
Okay, it's important more score line for this game. Austria and France.
I'm not expecting much goals. Maybe 2 or 3 will do for France.
Okay, so answer na yebo iwe dwumadi no kra no mepɛ dɛ mebisa country a ɛbɔ bitimi win them tournament.
I've always been saying that I'm a big fan of Italy, so I'm hoping that Italy will be winning tournament. Even though it's not easy. For now, they look like the underdogs.
Yeah.
For now, but the caliber of players they have, they look like underdogs. And see, I'm just hoping they would win, or maybe go for it.
Okay, so far no aba team na ahwɛ ɔbɛ shock one another ɔbɛ shocking country wɔ them
I
tournament.
would go for Romania because actually one match now against Ukraine in Dana, actually ball and all now. Aggression, I love the aggression. So I think Romania will pull a great shock.
Okay. Yeah. So far no tournament we so ahwɛ one a ɔbɛ top scorer for them tournament.
A very dicey question, but I would for like 2 people, maybe Ciro and Mbappe, one of them. Yeah.
So far no ahwɛ young ones na wɔ teams no mu a ahwɛ one a ɔbɛ give like ahwɛ one a ɔbɛ ma excellence performance ɛwɔ them tournament.
So far so good. I think Musiala one. Maybe Lamine. Yeah. One of them. No surprise.
Okay. But that's the eba we show.
But
first of all, we pay maybe so about my final words.
So I would urge each and everyone who is a fan of YouTube and are there other YouTube videos there on trying on subscribe to Echo Triple TV. There's more stuff coming up. You should try and subscribe or hear Empire, right? Let's help grow this channel brick by brick. So after subscribing, you like and you share every content you put out, and also put your notifications on. The notification bell should be on for everything, for every notification, so that anything we post, you have a feel of it. Even there, that also assure me. Let's help grow this channel. Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much for the show. Memory entry, the Diabokoda, share Echo Triple TV, or Yen channel we do. Memory entry, so they like, share. Do comment the super back.